Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always. The subject of today's video is discussing Burnley 2, West Ham United 0. So let's start off with the team sheet. In goal was Fabianski with the same back four in front of him as Southampton, which was Antonio, Ogbonna, Issa Diop and Creswell. One change in midfield, Rice and Noble, and Anderson and Snodgrass. Noble obviously replacing Obiang. And the change up front, Perez was partnered with Arnautovic this time instead of Diangana. Now, in terms of the game itself, guys, there really isn't a lot to talk about. I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible. But there's so much to criticise. I hate to say it, but there is so much to criticise. There was hardly anybody awake, especially for the first half. And by that time, we were 2-0 down. Wood on the 14th and a bit minutes, the 15 minutes, and McNeil on the 33 and something minutes, 34 minutes in. Two very good goals from Burnley's perspective, but we made Burnley look like Barcelona. We really made them look like Barcelona. It was pathetic. Now, you know me, guys, I don't like to mince my words in any shape or form, but this was one of the worst away performances that I've seen this season, on par, if slightly worse than Brighton away. It was just, there was no conviction, there was no nothing really. There's nobody, sloppy passes, slow in reaction. Fabianski made a save within 90 seconds, and I thought, here we go again. This is what it's going to be like. It's going to take us a little while to grow back into the game. It took us 60 odd minutes. Absolutely ridiculous. On the first half, we had one shot on target, and that was Ogbonna with a very good header. Don't get me wrong, but straight at Tom Heaton from a corner by Snodgrass. Other than that, we were terrible. I'm sorry, guys, but there's no other. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Oh yeah, blah, blah. No, it was worse. We had 55% possession in the first half, according to the stats at half time. One shot on target, 8 attempts and one shot on target. That's how poor the first half was. It was so poor that Pellegrini made 2 substitutions at half time. Perez came off and Carroll came on, which understandable. Wanted to get a bit more grit and up front, was Perez offered absolutely nothing. Snodgrass came off and Diangana came on in its place, which I understand 100% because Snodgrass got booked for a very fiery challenge, and just wanted to have a bit more fight in there. With Diangana on the pitch, I want to say he made a difference, but it really didn't to a degree. It really didn't. Carroll was unfairly booked in the second half, as far as I'm concerned. I thought he basically how he got booked was that he went for a ball at the same time as one of the Burnley players. Both went to head the ball, and of course only one goes down. Of course, it's Carroll. He gets booked. But it's a 50-50 challenge at best. I think the referee was poor on that side of things. The only other time I think the referee was poor was for not booking Tom Heaton for time wasting. You know, it was just. Other than that, I thought the referee got everything pretty much else spot on. I really do. But I'm not blaming the ref in any shape or form. And I just said he's got everything pretty much spot on. But yeah, it was one of those games, guys, where nothing was going to work. It took us 60 minutes to get in. By the 66th minute, we had a second shot on target. We had 5 shots on target, if I remember correctly, in total, and that was just abysmal, absolutely abysmal. I was talking to Kiwi Hammer during the game as well, and it's quite safe to say that he's not a Burnley fan. But we both agreed that they played like Barcelona, and we just played like, well, he said Accrington Stanley. I'm thinking a lot lower than that. It was almost like we were playing like Macclesfield when they played us in the cup. It was that bad. I'm not going to be watching Match of the Day 2 tonight because I've already sat through that shit show once. I'm not doing it again. There aren't any positives. apart from 10-15 minutes to go, I think it was, where Arnautovic came off and Xande Silva made his debut. Again, because Burnley played so well and they defended so well, he didn't really get much of a sniff of goal. He did try it once. We did try. I mean, Carroll did have a header, but it was poor. But as I say, Xande Silva tried quite a spectacular attempt, to be honest. But it was just wide of the post, the far post. But guys, as I say, there's not much else to say. I don't really know what else to talk about because we were so poor. Noble got booked, and unfortunately that means that he's going to be missing the Brighton game at the start of the new year. But I did say in my video, if you want to watch the video, click on the link up here or the card, whatever, that they were going to come out and bounce back from Everton, and they did that. I know everybody was on a high saying, yes, we know we can potentially, and it was a potential, that we could go 7th by the end of the calendar year, start the new year being in 7th. On paper, that you'd put your house on it, because Burnley have been one of the worst teams in the league so far this season, and you could understand why they were down in the bottom 3. But I did say in my mid-season review video, if you want to watch that, click the card there. You know me, guys, I don't like to advertise cards so quickly. Where was I going with it? Yeah, I said in the mid-season review that we are going to lose to teams we should be beating, and we are going to beat teams that we should be losing to. And Burnley is the prime example of that, unfortunately. So as always, guys, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Try and keep it as polite as possible. Because I see the Noble haters are coming out on social media quite quickly, as they always do. If you're new around here and you like what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much to everybody that's now pushed the subscriber level up to 631. And if you're new around here and you like the video, please click if you like it in general, just please click the like button. And also, please share the video with anybody else that you may feel would want to watch it. Before I go, because as you know, guys, that's usually my sign-off. Before I go, I just want to say congratulations to Declan Rice for the final completion of his contract. I've said many times that we shouldn't be panicking. There's plenty of time for us to get that deal over the line. It's finally been done. It was done last week. If you watch the videos on YouTube, he mentions his 50th appearance, and that was obviously done in the week that he knew, the week of the Wolves game. Sorry, the Watford game. Get my W's mixed up there. He signed on a new deal, estimated to be around about 25 to 30 grand a week, as we knew from previous correspondence has been going out, and he's signed on a 5.5-year deal. So we've got him to the summer of 2024. So very happy with that. Everybody was buzzing, as you've probably seen from the YouTube channels, but we're back to square one now. You know, I'm angry. I'm angry with this performance. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for your time. There will be a Brighton video coming up tomorrow or tonight, one of the two. Depends if I can calm down from this shit show, quite frankly. So thank you very much for your time. Enjoy yourselves for the rest of the weekend if you can. I know there's not much left of it, and obviously it's New Year's Day, New Year's Eve tomorrow. So have a great New Year if you are watching this tomorrow, and if you're not, just have a great New Year anyway, and behave yourselves within reason, of course, and just drink shitloads. So in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you soon.